Hi guys, I'm Lisa and welcome back to What the Bake. This week we will be making a delicious chocolatey s'more cake. We're going to be making a dark chocolate cake, Swiss meringue buttercream, chocolate ganache, and some meringue. Now before we get started, if you like s'more themed desserts, I've also made cupcakes and s'more macarons. I'll put a link somewhere here, you guys can go check it out. Without further ado, let's get baking. In a large mixing bowl, add your sugar, flour, cocoa powder, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Mix until all the ingredients are well combined. Next, we'll move on to the wet ingredients. Add your eggs, oil, little bit of vanilla, and some milk. Then we're going to add our wet ingredients to our dry ingredients. Mix well. The secret ingredient that makes this cake so moist and delicious is hot water. So we're going to add a little bit of hot water at a time and mix it into our batter. I like to first start mixing using a spatula so that the water doesn't splatter everywhere. After that, we can use our electric mixer. Prepare your baking pan with some baking spray and baking paper. Because we have so much cake batter, I decided to split my batter into 3 baking pans. Bake each one of them for about 45 to 50 minutes at 150 degrees Celsius. For this cake, I wanted a more marshmallowy icing, so I decided to use Swiss meringue buttercream. What's the difference between American buttercream and Swiss meringue buttercream? You guessed it, we're going to make a meringue. So in a large mixing bowl, we'll add our egg whites and sugar. Because we're using egg whites, it's important that we pasteurize our eggs. We want to make sure that it is safe for everyone to eat. So we are going to heat up our egg white mixture until it reaches 65 degrees Celsius. To create our meringue, we are going to beat our egg white mixture until it is light, fluffy, and cold to the touch. Then we're slowly going to add our butter a little bit at a time and beat until it is all incorporated. For flavoring, we're going to add a little bit of vanilla. Don't worry if the mixture looks a little bit lumpy. When we start decorating our cake, it will smooth out nicely. On a cake board, we're going to add a little bit of our icing and then start stacking our cake. Smooth out using an offset spatula. For our s'more cake, we have chocolate, marshmallowy icing, and for the cookies, I decided on Biscoff biscuits. This will add some extra crunch. Next, we're going to add a crumb coat. So this means we are going to add a little bit of icing and then smooth that out using our offset spatula and cake scraper. We want to make sure that we capture all the crumbs and that our cake is nice and smooth. Rest in the fridge for about 10 to 20 minutes. The colder your cake is, the easier it will be to decorate. Next, we can add the rest of our icing and then we're going to smooth it out nicely with our offset spatula and cake scraper. Because this is our last coat of icing, we want to make sure that this is extra smooth. So I will recommend that you don't rush and you keep going slowly over your cake, making sure that it's beautiful from all angles. While our cake is resting in the fridge, we can move on to the ganache. In a mixing bowl, we can add our chocolate, sugar, butter, and cream. Heat in the microwave, remember to stir. Pour your delicious ganache on top of your cake and then smooth it out using a spoon. This will give it a nice natural drip. We're going to top off our cake with delicious meringue. So in a large mixing bowl, we will add our egg whites and sugar. We will follow the same method that we did for the Swiss meringue buttercream. So heat up your egg white mixture until it reaches 65 degrees Celsius. Beat your egg white mixture until it reaches a nice glossy meringue. Add your delicious meringue on top of your cake, and then we can toast it using a kitchen blowtorch. And there you guys have it, my version of a s'more cake. We did try a lot of techniques today, but the end result is delicious. If you guys like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And if you guys like this video, you're probably going to like my other s'more desserts, so I'll put the link up here again for you guys. Now I'm gonna go and cut myself a slice of cake. Have fun baking!